So let's be honest, this album was a perspective of what it was like for me to have a night off. But people asked me a question, and they asked me what did I do on my night off. And what I did on my night off was I just got to think about what I was gonna do when making this album. So this is just the track that sums up the whole album and what this album is about. So going through the night off, I mean, if there was a night off, then what is the perspective between me having a night off and someone else having a night off? And the question I wanted to ask was, did I have a good night? Yeah, I had a good night. I definitely enjoyed this good night, but maybe that good night didn't live so slowly. Or maybe I didn't live so slowly. Yeah. Now look, I'm in the mind of perspective. Now I see that I was in my mind, but my mind was so unclear. But I was unclear, this was unclear, but people told me that this was unclear. I mean, I told you I was too unclear. Yeah, I couldn't see through what different things were like. I couldn't see what different things were like. I mean, this was unclear. I mean, I'm too unclear. This was unclear, but it's unclear. It's unthought of. This was unthought of. I mean, this wasn't new to me. Everything was new to me. Yeah, you know, this wasn't new to me. Yeah. Talk about these old things that were just new to me, but when I was getting old, I told you I was getting old. I'd get old, you know, I was getting old. Yeah. My life was full of perspectives, but did you know that I was forgetting that everything was a perspective? Did you know that I forgot everything was a perspective? Yeah, you know that I forgot, you know that I forgot that everything was my perspective. Yeah, you know that I forgot that this was in my point of view. I can see through different point of views. I can see through, this is my point of view. Yeah, this is my point of view. Everything be spitting fire because this is my point of view. Everything be spitting fire because you know that I get the point across. Yeah, you know that I got the point across. You know that I've been spitting through the point across. Yeah, you know that I don't have to get my point across just to get this point across. Yeah. So I had to ask a question. I had to ask a question. If this was my question, this was my question. I had to answer a question. Every question had to answer. Yeah, every question I had to answer, but I had to answer to every question. I had to answer to every question, but I couldn't get to every question. Yeah, I couldn't get to every question. Yeah, because my flow is cynical. This ain't bar music, but this straight music. Yeah, I said I just dissed y'all miniature. Just look at me. I got rap beef with all your niggas. Yeah, I got rap beef with all your niggas. I got rap beef with all your hoes. Yeah, I got rap beef with all your hoes. I got rap beef with all these bars. I got rap beef with all these bars. Going unclear. I'm too unclear. This is unclear. Yeah, this is straight unclear. My music was so thoughtful, but this ain't unclear. Unclear vision. I see that this ain't unclear. This was too clear. This was too clear. I ain't clear. Yeah. This was unclear, but unclear, but unclear. I mean unclear. I mean unclear. I mean I'm not unclear. I mean I'm not unclear. This was too unclear for me, but this was too unclear for me, but I said it had to go unclear. This was too unclear, but unclear. I said I'm not unclear. I'm unclear with my thoughts, but this is unclear with my thoughts. I couldn't get through my thoughts. Took the night off. Everybody thought I had a night off. Everybody thought I had a night off from work, but I couldn't get a job. I got a job, get a job, get a job. Couldn't get to this job. I got a job, going through jobs. I go through jobs. I go through jobs to see what job I like, what job I like, what job I like to see, what job I like to do, what job I like to learn about. But this is what I learned about. Everybody thought I had to learn about my tracks. I had to learn about how to spit, how to spit properly, but I can't spit properly, but am I full of prosperities? Yeah, you know I got prosperities. Yeah, you know I got prosperities. Yeah, because I got voices in my thoughts. But that didn't mean I have voices in my thoughts. I had voices in my thoughts. Yeah, you know I got voices in my head. I said I got voices in my head. Yeah, you know I got voices in my head without a purpose. Voices in my head, going without a purpose. I got voices in my head, stars in my head. I'm just going through my head. Everything's in my head. I got stars in these heads. Yeah. Going through a purpose. I didn't see these purpose. I ain't see these purpose. See these purpose. See this purpose. Yeah, because my bars are straight literature, but this ain't rap music. I see through different literatures. If I dissed all your minerals, I couldn't see through rap literature. But I said I dissed y'all people, that you all ate straight literature. Yeah, you know that I am different. I ain't going through straight music. Yeah, this ain't straight music, this ain't straight fire, but this straight fire, but this straight fire. I told you it was unclear. This is my outro. Everybody expect the outro. This ain't the outro. Everybody expect the outro. Everybody expects what I can expect, what I can expect, what I expect. Yeah, I told you what I expect. This is what I expect, but I ain't in a perspective. I ain't in my perspective. Yeah, I ain't seen through this perspective, right? I ain't seen through this perspective, right? I see that this ain't new, right? This ain't new, right? But this ain't new, right? Yeah. I'm going through my mind of purpose. I see that there ain't any purpose. I see that this ain't any purpose. I go through any purpose. Yeah, I said I was looking for any purpose. I ain't looking for any purpose. You know that I wasn't looking for any purpose. Yeah, you told you that my thoughts were unclear. Yeah, unclear. But this ain't unclear. Yeah. But believe me, that this was a fumble in the play. Yeah, you know I got a bar. I ain't my tumble in the face. Yeah, you know that. I ain't going through a purpose site. I ain't going through a purpose site. I ain't going through a purpose right. Yeah. This ain't my purpose. This ain't my topic. This ain't my topic. This is a topic to talk about, but I talk about any topic. I talk about what my topic was like. I talk about how to go through a topic. Yeah. But all my music were just thoughts. But this ain't no thought. This ain't no thought. I go through no thoughts. I ain't going through different thoughts. I ain't going through different thoughts. Because I ain't looking for thoughts. But I ain't looking for thoughts. I'm looking for a purpose. I search for a purpose. This was unclear vision, but unclear vision. I see through unclear vision, but this isn't unclear vision. My night off is clearer than my night off going on the night. I'm going through a night shift, but this ain't my night shift. I shift through different nights. I go through different nights. I go through different nights just to see what night is like. Yeah. Yeah. I see through any purpose. I see through any purpose. I said, I got the huddle fast. Yeah, I got the huddle fast. I go through any way. I go through any way through purpose. I see through any purpose. Yeah. Yeah. I ain't see through any purpose. Looking through any purpose. I search for purpose. I search for thoughts. I search for thoughts. I search for thoughts. I go in every mile. I'm going every question. Every question. Answer the question. Answer my question. That was a question just to answer the question. Yeah, this was the purpose. But here's my outro. I said I had to take a night off just to get through my night off. This was the night off.